This is me. And this is my brother. Together we've been working on a secret comic. I'm going to be redesigning both of the superheroes. This is my superhero, Quake. So, basically, he's an ordinary kid, but okay, so let me restart that. He is an ordinary kid and this takes place in 2025, like the year we're in now. And he got his powers, well, technically, yeah, he got his powers from a accident during an earthquake. So, yeah. And his powers include super strength, flying, and laser beams. So, yeah. His real name is Mark Arnett, which is his dad or his mom's maiden last name. So yeah. But yeah, those are his powers. And he created his suit, like he developed his suit after an old sketch his dad made of the superhero, or of a superhero that he made up. So yeah. I mean me, Gloomy Charge, Tiger Gaming, and my brother David are all working on our company. Y'all might know our company as Rebel Comics, like my YouTube channel. So yeah. And I'm using this like retro style brush. I'm just adding layers. Because once I add another layer, watch this, it goes right under there. So then I can add one more layer, do a dark blue. Oh wait, I have to add a new layer. Okay. Let's just add regular. Oops. Okay. I'm just coloring this in here. And I think it looks pretty cool. Let's just go here. And add some more. There we go. What if instead of just having laser beams like just come out of his visor, what if it's like he transfers kinetic energy from when he gets hit like Black Panther, and it shoots and it transforms into laser beams out of his visor in this comic book sort of way. Comic book knowledge sort of way. Yeah. The cape, he could fly. Originally, he could not fly, but I didn't want him to, I don't know. I just don't have much characters that can fly. I have like 2 characters that can fly that I will talk about in another video. I need this purple here. Boom. And this, just let me add the finishing touches. By the way, if you want to know what app I am using, I'm using Procreate. So let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is I'm going to redesign my brother superhero named Protus. Protus. So basically, my brother said his origin, or her origin, was one day at a 5th grade field trip. She was with John Parks, one of her best friends. And she slips and falls into a weird puddle that was not there before. It's almost like it was a canon event. Anyways, so she slips and falls there, and they were at the zoo. So later that evening, she starts feeling weird, and so she just thinks nothing about it. So the next day, there's this bully, and she tries to stick up for herself. She tries to like talk back and stuff, but the bully's not buying it. So he punches her, and all the rage rushes to her head. And then boom, nobody's seen the fight, but her arms are huge, almost gorilla-like, almost. And she punches him through the wall and runs away, feared of what she might become. But later meets up with Quake. They discuss their powers and how they got them. And, yeah. So, I really like how he designed her. And I did give him a couple pointers since he's not super new to the comic book industry, but still new enough. And yeah, so I'm gonna give her those, you know what, I'm gonna give her regular arms. Yeah. And the gloves are fingerless. I'm gonna give her pink gloves, because not a whole lot of pink on the costume. And I think it'd be a fun addition. Oh no. So yeah. If you want to know, I have this superhero that I don't think I've told anybody about. Unless you've seen my first comic book superhero thing. Not the one that I made recently, but the one that I made a couple months ago. If you've seen that, then you might know who I'm talking about. He has something to do with metal, so if you know who I'm talking about, then that's great. And yeah, she gets her suit idea because she grabs a mask and she puts sunglasses on it. She cuts eye holes, puts sunglasses on it. She grabs a random suit she found and puts it on. Puts on a pink tie. And yeah. In a nutshell, that's Portis. So let's get to redesigning them together to see, you know, what they would look like interacting with each other. So let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna make a comic cover for both of them, and then I'll make a picture of them meeting each other. So let's start with Quake. And we already have done some initial covers for him, but I haven't been sure. So yeah. And sorry, I'm not doing a whole bunch of talking. Yeah. There is I will post some YouTube shorts since I have not been doing that lately. It's just I've been working on animation and comics and all that. So I really appreciate all those subscribers. Just waiting. So, anyways. yeah. Let's just get rid of that. And I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. Okay, so let's get to drawing Quake. So let's see. We should do like a split thing. Actually, no. Because there is a cover idea that I do have for number 2. So let's start. Maybe he should be saving a building. So he does eventually have this little star thing on his head with the visor on. But that is for another video. So, yeah. The visor is actually not hard at all. Just give it some. No, I won't even do that. Okay, let's go ahead and color it in. I feel like it is. Yeah, I just don't like how it does that in Procreate. So, yeah. There's that. Originally, he was purple and green, but I did not really like that. I thought he looked like Barney, the dinosaur. And yeah, so he'll be like crooked, like in a fixed position. I don't even know what I'm yapping about. Oh, heck no. Okay. So, yeah, here's this. And let's just add the logo. Okay, let's just add the building in so we know, so we kind of have a look. Oh wow, that's a huge building. So we know what to expect later on in the comic. Okay, so now that we have that down, I feel like we should make the cape. There we go. And then the legs. Okay, so now that we have finished it, all we have to do is just color it in. And I don't know why I colored. Okay, so his arms are blue. So I'm just gonna. Oh no. Let's just add a layer. Put that right there. And so nothing will be out of lines. Except for the fact that oh gosh. I don't think I should have done that. Whatever. I'll just fix it over here. Okay, so yeah, let's color this in real fast because I still need to edit and stuff, so yeah. There we go, and oh, let's swipe that away. Oh, if you don't know what I edit on, I do edit on CapCut, so yeah, and I'm not super professional. Matter of fact, I don't even know what I said there. I'm not professional at all. So I've not went to any art schools or nothing. I just kind of hope people will like my stuff. Okay, let's make the windows like this color. Background, I'll clear that manually. Wait, actually, no, I don't need that. No, I just won't do anything with that. So I will use this, like I used earlier in this video, and I'll give it, like, let's see, I should do like, ooh, that color. Oh wow, I actually really like that. So this, I do make physical, like handmade copies of books, but also I can make them using Procreate and send them to a printer. So yeah, that is the redesign for Quake, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so for protest number 1, I feel like we should do like a font, like bubble letters, like since she is a shapeshifter. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill that in. Let's get our white. Okay, so I'm not going to spend as much time on this part as I did last time. There we go. Okay, now we can move on and draw Protus. Okay, so I'm thinking since we only showed off one of his powers, one of Quake's powers, we should show off one of Protus's powers, which will be her big gorilla arms. So let's go ahead and draw that. Okay, let's draw her sunglasses. So she does have glasses in her regular form, like without her suit. And they're just kind of like my glasses. If y'all don't know what my glasses look like, you might want to go check out later videos. But yeah. So let's go ahead and add that gray in there. It was in the pink section right here. Yeah. So let's just add these in here. And go here and do them too. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Switch back to black. If y'all need any art tips, y'all can always comment down below and I'll try to help. Well, technically, Quake used 2 of his powers out of 3, so I feel like we should draw her leaping super high. And with her big gorilla hand arms. Oh, she should be like saving somebody, like an Amazing Fantasy 15. I think she should be like carrying somebody, I think. I'm just gonna draw a stick person for right now, because I don't feel like doing a lot of stuff. I'll go ahead and add the speech bubble, a speech bubble. Okay, and let's go ahead and add her. Oh, she should be grabbing onto a building. So then it'll be like, I don't know. For some reason, not always, but like most of the time, I add buildings in my comic covers. So yeah, I will show you guys in a later video a comic cover I was working on earlier today. But yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and add those colors, even though these weren't the colors. I actually really love the retro backgrounds, so I'll do that again. Since her arms are like a maroon color just for her animals, I feel like it should be maybe like this color. Add a new layer, put it under, and just, oh wow, this actually looks amazing. I love this. Okay, so we can go ahead and go here. switch to black, change our brush. You know, everybody likes a little bit of polite superheroes. You know, at least I do. Oh, is the art open? Guess it is. O-T-U-S, produce. Sounds like produce, kind of, but that's not the point. Add the little fur. Let's add some more fur towards over here. Erase that. P-R-O-T-U-S. P-R-O-T-U-S. Protest. P-R-O-T-U-S. Protest. Oh, and also, if y'all have a superhero universe of your own, make sure to comment and record a video of it, because I would love to watch it. I'm being serious. Like, I love to watch other people create their own superhero universe. Speaking of watching people create their own superhero universe, this is the place to watch things like that, because I love making superheroes and I love recording it. So yeah, I don't know why that's happening. I guess I'll just do it manually. Okay, so I do, like, if y'all do have comments that you want to share about tips for me, I would love that too. I'll try to respond to all of them, but if I can't, then I'll try again. And yeah, there it is for Protus. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.